Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Pisces Tarot, everybody. I am your host. I am Mimi Lightseer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And ooh, child, we about to get into somebody's business, because baby, when I tell you, this earworm is so, oh my gosh. We are here for all of the dramatics today, okay? Good morning to all of my guppies, my friends who are on the graveyard shift. Good evening to my international family. What's up to everybody watching behind the scenes on TikTok? If you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, this is your first time coming over here into the sea, I want you to go ahead and put a star in the chat. If you are a returning friend, come on, bring your little fish and put your fish in the chat, because baby, we are about to get into this reading, y'all. Listen. Oh, child. Today's agenda consists of a brief energy cleanse, which is a brief meditation and sound bowl cleansing, followed by some divine insights, which will include that earworm that I've been talking about. Then we'll get into the overall energy reading, which would include some insights and some observations, followed by tarot card confirmations, okay? So when I tell you that I'm here with the theatrics today, I am here today with the theatrics, all right? Now check it out. Some of y'all have been up all night. Y'all been tossing. Y'all been turning. Can't sleep. Full of anxious. Some of y'all been at work dealing with people in a funky energy. Some of y'all are starting your day today. Okay? Let me tell you something. It is so important that before we move forward, that you prepare yourself to receive what I have to say. So I want you to find your scrub brushes, your toothbrushes, your wig brushes, whatever type of cleaning supplies that you can find, brushes or something like that. Because it is time for us to clean up our energy, okay? I want you to put them in the chat. I want to welcome everybody who is new to the Pisces Tarot this morning. Good morning. We about to get into this reading, all right, y'all? So if y'all ready to get into it, here we go. Now, before we move forward, it's important that we just take a minute to level set and ground ourselves. And the simplest way of doing this is for us to be able to cleanse our energy through both breath work and sound. Okay, so we want to take in a couple deep breaths. We want to hold it and exhale slowly. With each inhale, we want to be able to invite clarity and balance. And with each exhale, we want to be able to release any tension or distractions. All right, y'all? And we're going to do this 3 times. All right, here we go. I don't know about you, but my feet are tingling, okay? My feet are tingling. Now, listen, we're going to clear up any remaining stagnant energy and just reset by bringing us one into alignment with presence. This is our girl, Boo Boo. You know, she funky acting. Let's see what she going to do today. Here we go. Divine Spirit, I call upon you and I ask you for your guidance and your wisdom during this reading. Please help me. Surround me with your light and your love. Help me to receive clear and accurate messages. May this be an honest interaction. Remember, this is a safe space. Ain't nobody judging you. Your honesty and your transparency is appreciated. We've all been a fool in love, and today just may be your turn. All right. Those cooking emojis, cooking emojis, cooking emojis. Yes, cooking emojis. Because I promise we're going to cook today. I am telling you, this came to me yesterday in the middle of the day, probably about 12:30, and I still ain't forgot. Still haven't forgot. All right. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, I want to see those cooking emojis, your favorite breakfast foods, all of that. Throw it in the chat because it's time for us to get into this. Here we go. All right, y'all. Now, y'all know me. When understanding how to do these things, you got to pay attention to all of the immediate energies that spirit is showing you. And sometimes it be divine downloads. Sometimes it be dreams, you know, all of those things. This artist was very much so pretty much a one-hit wonder. If I tell you who it is, you don't even know who I'm talking about. His name is Glenn Lewis. Anybody know Glenn Lewis? Raise your hand if you know Glenn Lewis. All right. Now you may remember him because he was trying to like do his thing then. But the name of the song is called It's Not Fair. Okay. It's Not Fair. All right. Now, let me go ahead and read it to you. Okay. I can't believe that my heart of my world got me on my knees, praying my eyes are lying to me. I built a whole life. I can't even read this morning. I built a whole new life around you. In an instant, we were through. As our future disappears, falling like tears are the dreams of a love I thought we shared. It's not fair. I was true to you. I finally settled down. Then you turn around and betray the trust I had in you. It is not fair. After all, I treated you respectable and with care, said you'll always be there. Now who am I to turn to? And I trusted you. I mean, it goes on and on and on, okay? It goes on and on and on. Honey, I don't know who this is for today, okay? But somebody is really, really angry and really, really upset with the fact that the person that they saw themselves being with, the person that they booed, their relationship has come crashing down out of the clear blue sky. And there is some feelings of anger, resentment, and animosity, and all of those different things are going on here right now. Okay. And it's not fair. It's not fair. That was what I heard yesterday. And I was like, what's not fair? And then I just heard the beginning of the song. Okay. I heard the beginning of the song because the song starts very, very, dramatic. Right. So, and I don't know if it's going to let me play the beginning of it, but I'm going to try it real quick. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so y'all hear it. It's like a very painful song, all right? So, with that being said, if y'all ready to get into this reading, okay? If y'all ready to get into this reading, I want you to go ahead and find those tea kettles, because, baby, we about to get into it. The tea is hot. Who is angry? Who feels like it's not fair? Who feels like right now you're upset, you're angry, grieving, processing, trying to deal with the residual effects of things not working out the way that you thought it was going to work out? It's not fair. If you know that you've gone through something right now emotionally and you're angry about how things have ended, trying to process it, all of those different things like that, I want you to go ahead and raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat. Because we about to get into this, all right? Here we go. Now, when understanding energy, it's important to know the spirit talks to us in a plethora of ways. And sometimes it's through signs, synchronicities, wonders, conversations, coincidences. But as I tell you guys all the time, okay, it is important to know. This is so important. When your attention is being called to something, pay attention to it, because your spirit is talking to you. Your spirit is talking to you. Okay? Now, a lot of y'all override your intuition and be thinking it's just some hogwash, but it's a real thing. Okay? It's a real thing. Now, what is the overall energy reading for today's spirit? All right, here we go. Not fair. Sacred reverence. Okay, sacred reverence, which goes back to what we were just talking about with the earworm. Okay, this was something that was magical. This was something that was whimsical. This was something that you respected, something that you put a high regard to. This is something that you definitely, one of you could be an earth sign, the other person could be a air sign. Okay. But this is something that you was in deep prayer about, deep meditation about, had a lot of hope, wishes, and dreams about. You know, it's exactly what he said. It's the, I finally settled down and I trusted you, you know, like I'm trying to move forward with you. I built my whole new life around you type of thing. It's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. All right. Now, here we go. The truth that we need to hear for our journey. The truth that we need to hear for our journey. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yesterday, we talked about this. We spoke about the reason, the season, of the lifetime. Okay, I can't remember who the reading was for yesterday, but we had a whole deep dive on the reason, season, and a lifetime. Okay, and how life teaches you lessons through these mishaps. Okay, and sometimes you just be like, I don't understand the purpose of this, but I'm telling you, I strongly feel like somebody is saying right now, like, it's not fair. I trusted you. I built my whole new life around you. I gave you anything that you wanted from me. You know, I gave you my heart. I gave you my soul. I gave you something I've never given anybody else before. All right. Now, guides of the hidden realms, listening to the ancestors, inherited patterns, traditions, integrated wisdom versus knowledge. Okay. So this goes back to listening to your tuition that I was telling you just a minute ago. Listening to your intuition. All right. Paying attention. Some of you may have been getting or receiving downloads about things, and you kind of like overrode your intuition because you fell in the habit of things being the way that they were all that time. The same things that you ignored, the same flags that you ignored in the beginning, or the same, I'm not even gonna say the beginning, the same flags that you continuously ignored are the same stumbling blocks that have come before you now that has stopped you from being able to move forward. And that's where a part of your anger is with the it's not fair type of thing, is because you were trying to be hopeful. Okay, you were trying to be hopeful. And even he said that in the beginning of the song. He said, can't believe that the heart of my world got me on my knees praying. My eyes are lying to me. Okay, you thought that maybe you was just being deceived. No, you were not being deceived at all. You were being informed. The signs were there. If you ignored the signs, I want you just to put the red flag in the chat. If you know good and doggone well you were seeing all the signs, I want you just to put the red flag in the chat, because I feel like you know. I feel like you knew. The same things that you kept seeing, that you kept trying to ignore, were the same things that came back to bite you in the back, in the butt. All right. Now, how is this showing up for us in our day-to-day life? How is it showing up for us in our day-to-day life? Individuality. All right. Individuality. Okay. This person feels very selfish to me. Very, very, very selfish to me. Don't care what nobody thinks. So they're not even upset that things are over. Like they kind of just like whatever, you know. They're going on with their lives. All right. Now, what is a sign that this could be for us? What is a sign that this could be for us? All right, 2 cards just fell out. We got the heart. The color red may be significant to you or this person. Okay, but we got the heart. This is about matters that deal with love, as I said. And interestingly enough, we got the yield sign, which is about patience. Okay, yield and patience. But I don't necessarily think that it's about patience as much as I think it is about you proceeding with caution. Okay, like that's what a yield sign means. You're not supposed to come to a stop unless somebody else is coming. Then you yield to give them the right of way. Okay, be cautious, right? But you see people on the highway every day or the road every day, don't know what a yield sign is, and they come to a complete stop, about to cause an accident, and ain't nobody even coming. Y'all know how it go. You got people don't know how to merge. They come to a complete stop and wait for somebody to let them on the road instead of them speeding up to get in the road. So anyway, as we shift to more personal insights, okay? Focus on what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Don't make a message be about you that is not about you, okay? Ooh, that was hot. All right. Here we go, y'all. It's not fair. It's not fair. I was true to you. I finally settled down. Then you don't turn around and betray the trust I had in you. It's not fair. After all, I treated you respectable with care. Said you always be there. Now who am I to turn to? It's not fair. All right. Pets. Someone may be getting or receiving a pet to show it more love. So somebody may have pets here, or maybe a pet person, or want to get a pet. You know, sometimes pets are really good to help you with breakups and like emotional distress. Give you somebody else to love on outside of that other person or yourself. All right. Somebody is definitely feeling puzzled right now. Okay. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted, stunned, can't believe it. All right, what is the T? What is the T? I just keep hearing him saying in my head, it's not and it's not fair. Yeah, I keep hearing him say that. Like, oh, child. All right. Impersonator wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, copies you. Somebody got an impersonator here. Maybe another person, like a third party person. You feel, don't y'all hate when y'all ex break up with you and then go find somebody else that look just like you and date them? Have you ever seen that before? Like, they literally go find somebody that could be like a Temu version of you. You know what I'm talking about? If you've been, just raise your hand if you've seen that before. All right, girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. Okay? There's definitely a third party here. There is definitely a third party here. Okay? There's definitely a third party here. Now, I ain't going to tell you to go put your hands on anybody, especially when somebody voluntarily decides to walk away from you. You know, I definitely don't think that that's it. But sometimes these side chicks be getting all out of bounds. And sometimes you got to put them back in a lane, in a space. Again, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that I'm a huge proponent of y'all fighting, but I'm just saying, what you're not about to do is disrespect me. Okay? But that's what you're not about to do. All right? All right. What lies beneath this? Expecting new beginning. Oop. Child. What in the world is going on with y'all this morning? Whose business is this? Somebody expecting a new beginning? With somebody else? Somebody pregnant? Like, I told y'all, this is this morning. Oh, child, what is going on? When I look into the broken mirror, what do we see? It's not fair. Intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Okay, so there was definitely some third party something going on here somewhere. All right, somebody came across somebody else that took their attention, left somebody else. What's the true emotion here? Okay, 2 cards fell out. Police station. I'm telling you, somebody done lost their mind. Okay, somebody here has lost their mind. When I tell you things popped off, under pressure, anxiety. Okay, under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time is running out. Somebody hit the roof. Okay, whatever it is that's going on between you and this person, it got to the point that it was so explosive that you lost your mind. You went over there, you called up the side. You what Monica say? Kick down the door and slap the chick. You did that. Okay, yeah. What? Look, y'all. I went to go pick up my deck. I swear. I went to go pick up my deck. This card fell over. All right. But look what's here. Family. Okay. Family. Y'all. Yep. Is this a baby mom, baby father situation? Do y'all have kids with this person? You've been trying to make things work with your significant other, your children's parent, other parent, and they kind of like played you, toyed you, told the new girl that you ain't nobody to them. You just, that's just my baby mama. All right. What's the yin and yang here? Eternal parties, situations, karmic partner, friends, family, work, other people, obligations. Okay? I'm telling you, it's somebody here that is not healthy for you. Okay? Not healthy for you. All right? I just keep hearing him saying it's not fair. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one that you love to see how they feel in return. Okay, so there's definitely an imbalance here in this relationship. Okay, somebody that's in this relationship, y'all, somebody here cares a whole lot more than the other person. Okay, somebody is over invested and somebody is under invested. Spirit, is there any love in this connection? Is there any love in this connection? Nope. Don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. They're taken. Their feelings are cold towards you. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, listen to what I'm telling you. Somebody in this relationship is over invested and the other person does not care. They don't care. All right. Drop your zodiac signs in the chat. We about to figure out whose business we about to get into. Person A. I think person A has hit the roof. Okay. Person A here. Person A is definitely perplexed, confused, conflicted. They're puzzled. Okay. They're under pressure. They have anxiety about decisions. Time is running out. Okay. They may be even hiding feelings. Okay. Because they don't know what to do. Oh, okay. I got it now. Intimacy. Okay. Sorry, not intimacy. Girl fight. Girl fight is here. Arguments, physical fights, wars, competing with other people. Okay. Oh, child. They also may feel like the other person that person A is definitely a female. Person A is a female or has feminine energy. Okay. They also got somebody that's impersonating them. You know, you feel like they're impersonating them, but you know, the other person, I don't think that they feeling like this at all. Person B, okay, done came into intimacy with somebody else. All right, they're in union. They with somebody else. They may be having a baby with this other person, or this other person is the person that they really want to be with. Okay, so this is that family molding coming in. All right, but then they still dealing with you. And you as the external party, all right? They may be getting the police involved because they like, you know, I don't understand what you don't understand about me not wanting to be with you no more. Like, it's over, okay? So person A is definitely over here going through like the mental breakdown of how they feel like this is not fair. I've given everything that I could possibly give to you, only for you to turn around and slap me in my face by going and being with somebody else and having a baby with somebody else and building a life with somebody else that I said that I wanted with you. Y'all get it now? Oh, child. If y'all ready to figure out whose business we finna get into, here we go. Whew. Child. Ooh, child. Remember, I do my readings for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So you can't say what is or is not for you, especially if you don't know what you or all your placements are for your other person. So I could be talking about you right in your face and you may not even know it. Regardless, if you're a cross watcher, just be entertained, okay? Just be entertained, all right? Now, person A. Who is person A, Spirit? Person A. Person A. It's coming in as a Page of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which also speaks to why this person is having anxiety and feeling like time is running out and hiding their feelings. Okay, they're in their head. With this Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restlessness, and mental energy. Okay. All right, so we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And remember, I told you when we first pulled that card, somebody could be an air sign, okay? So if you or your person is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, go ahead and put those clouds in the chat. Go ahead and put those clouds in the chat. Person B, okay, is coming in as an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in reverse. Coming in as a 10 of Wands, doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, release, stress, burnt out. All right. Now, if you or your person is a fire sign, go ahead and put those fire signs in the chat. All right. Again, I do my readings for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If y'all ready to get into this reading and find out whose business is this and what we finna talk about, go ahead and put those magnifying glasses in the chat. Go ahead and put those magnifying glasses in the chat because somebody is pissed off with you and it's about to hit the fan. It's about to go down. Yeah, they not accepting this. They're not taking this easily. It's not fair. They upset. They pissed off. And you better watch your back because, baby, when I tell you this woman over here is so upset right now.
I never leave home without my taser. They better be glad I left the 357 in the car.
They coming with that kind of energy. All right, here we go. All right, Spirit, what is going on here with our air and fire signs? Air and fire signs today. Air and fire signs today. This air sign is in their head bigly. Okay, and let me tell you this too. The energy can be inverted. Okay, the energy can be inverted. I'm just telling you the story. Pick it how it resonates with you. All right. What is going on here with my air signs? Air signs. Air signs is bugging out, crashing out. They can't believe this. Like their whole world literally is tumbling. They literally did not see this coming, and it's hit them like a ton of bricks. All right, here we go. Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups. They come in. It's that, I'm telling you, this person A, is feminine energy. Person B is definitely coming in as masculine energy to me. But person A was overly interested in person B. And it kind of feels like person B may have misled them or either fed into them enough to get what they wanted out of person A. But they were never really serious about their approach to going forward with this. Y'all know how y'all meet people and they tell you that they looking for a relationship and they ready to be married and they ready to settle down and do all of that stuff.
Oh my God.
And then next thing you know, when you start having those serious conversations about what the relationship looks like and where y'all going to y'all next step, and they over here acting like they confused, like they never said that they wanted that.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Yeah.
So, they came with their best of intentions. They came with their heart on their sleeve. They came ready for love. They came into this offering, okay, the love, the faithfulness, the dedication, the respect, the honor, the dignity, all of those healthy qualities and characteristics that a person should ideally be looking for in a relationship. Okay? They came with it. All right? If you know you came into this relationship with your heart ready, primed for love, okay? If you came into this relationship primed for love, can you put red hearts in the chat? Okay? If you resonate with person A, put red hearts in the chat. All right? Now, person B over here. Person B feels like they was always physically attracted to person A, but it feels like it was just sexual. Yep. As I said, that the Lovers card fell out. All right. Now, person B. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I can't believe them. So, as I said, it definitely feels like this was a sexual relationship for them. Okay, which is that intimacy card, that passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you, right? It feels like to me, they were kind of warming another connection while they started to, build with you. Here's the thing about dating. Okay, here's the thing about dating. If I'm dating other people and I know that you're dating other people, nobody is in the wrong, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that they weren't necessarily really ever intentional about developing and building. So while they were doing this with you, they were also warming a connection with somebody else. Okay, they were already feeding into somebody else. They were already building that relationship, building that connection, because they were already interested in somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this person preceded you. All right, this person preceded you. So this is something that you definitely didn't see coming. Okay, you definitely didn't see it coming. But this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is very much so focused on what they're expecting with this other person. This other person got their heart. And this is why they're saying, don't take it personal because my heart belongs to somebody else. They're being very cold towards you. And they're being very cold towards you because they know that they were full of skit. They know that they are wrong. They know good and doggone well that they wrong, but they trying to avoid you like the plague. They're trying to ignore your calls. They trying to dismiss everything that you're saying. Like, this person has really been playing games. Really, really, really playing games. Okay. Lack of accountability. Don't want to take responsibility. Acting like you over here speaking a different language. They know exactly what they did. But instead they acting like they don't know nothing.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
If you know that you've been focused on somebody else, let's just tell the truth. If you resonate with person B and you know you over here focused on somebody else and you're looking to build that relationship with somebody else, but you know you strung somebody else along, go ahead and put the black heart in the chat. Go ahead and put the black heart in the chat. Just tell the truth. Ain't nobody judging you, boo. We done all played somebody once or twice in our lifetime. Just tell the truth. If you know you misled somebody and you trying to avoid accountability, just go ahead and put the black heart in the chat. All right. Now, what's favorable about this? What's favorable about this? Person A is pissed. Person A is tight. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is tight. They can't believe you did this to them. What's favorable about this situation? Well, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius was being a coward about everything. They was being a whole coward. They still being a coward. Still won't admit to their wrongdoings. Still over here acting like they didn't say or do anything. You over here just asking them straight up, like, when did you change your mind about me?
Damn.
They can't give you an answer. Okay? You over here asking them like, so why is this the outcome? Why couldn't we have a conversation? We agreed that we would talk about things like this. And then they keep trying to shut you down.
I want you to answer my question.
Here's the thing, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are never going to tell the truth, period. Okay? I want you to hear this. They're never going to tell you the truth.
Bombakat.
They're going to be direct. They're going to be I'm trying to word this correctly. I'm trying to translate this. They're going to offer you a version of the truth, but the version of the truth is not going to be the entire truth. Okay? So they're still telling you a fraction of the truth.
All a bunch of bullshit.
Because if they were to tell you the full truth, they know good and doggone well that that is going to force them to have to be accountable for their behaviors. They're going to have to acknowledge the fact that what they did was wrong. It was very misleading. It was very deceitful. It was very manipulative. Okay? They literally made you feel like you had a choice. Or excuse me, you had a chance. They literally built this connection up just to allow you to come crashing down on your face, and they looking at you like, why are you hurt? Why are you injured? It's almost like playing a game of Jenga. You know how y'all start pulling pieces out, and then somebody just pull that one piece and everything comes crumbling down, and you over here looking like, well, why did it fall over? They know why it fell over. They know why you're angry. They know why you're disappointed. They know why you're upset. They know. They know. But the thing is, they weren't expecting for this to have the reaction that it's having. They over here acting like they're delusional, don't understand. They trying to explain to this new person that's trying to figure out where you come from and what you want. And they over here trying to act like it's nothing. No, it's something.
What?
It is something. Okay? It is something. It is absolutely something. Okay? Because they're trying to prevent from having to tell not only you, but the person that they actually care about that they was living a lie, that they've been living a fantasy, that they've been misleading and leading, like they ain't been clean. That's it. That's it. They ain't been clean.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
So they are trying their best to avoid having to speak up and tell the truth. They're being a huge coward. And the way that they are avoiding confronting, addressing, acknowledging this situation, the way that they are feeling right now is very cowardice. Very much so a coward. They're trying to paint the picture that you're the crazy girlfriend, that you just won't let go. They keep trying to, they're trying to paint this whole picture like you've been broken off with them. You keep coming around. You keep stalking them. You know how people try to paint that picture like about people being a crazy girlfriend. And when men always tell me about their crazy ex-girlfriend, my question is, what did you do to incite the craziness? Because what you're not about to do is tell me that this person is over here holding on to you for dear life and you ain't doing nothing to make them feel like that's necessary.
Stop it. What?
We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that. I don't play those games, okay? Whenever somebody come with that and they lead with that, I already know you full of shiitake. Okay, you full of it. All right. Now, what is consequential about this? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. This relationship wasn't growing. Okay, and this is probably what has caused you to feel stunned, if we're being honest. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you've been trying to figure out Where did you go wrong? Like everything was being progressive and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Okay? Everything was being progressive and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And next thing you know, you're like, okay, why all of a sudden are you not returning my calls? Why are you not responding to my texts? Like this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius slowly but surely started to back up from you. Okay? Whereas they always responded immediately to your texts and to your calls. Whereas before they were always interested in hanging out with you on Friday night or seeing you through the week. And then all of a sudden they started making themselves busy. And next thing you know, they're unavailable. And then next thing you know, they're busy. This has caused a great disturbance for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you're just like, I'm confused. Like, where is this coming from? Why are we acting like this? All of a sudden, they're deleting their social media or not posting as much on social media. They used to be the first person on your story. Now they're not looking at your stories at all. And you're noticing this and you're like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
It's suspicious to you, but it's not weird to them. Okay? It's not, because they are detaching. They are preparing themselves for the life that they think that they want with this other person. I would not be surprised if this person is pregnant already. Okay? And that kind of like was the straw for them to like really like try to like separate and calm down. And I strongly feel like they don't really know how to tell you that either. Okay? I feel like they don't know how to tell you that. So they've been telling you without telling you that they're moving on with their life because they have been detaching from you slowly. And you're over here being confused, asking 99 questions, trying to, you know, pop up and do things like you would normally do. And then when you trying to pop up and do things like you normally would do, they like, whoa, 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 whoa. It ain't gonna be none of that going on around here. Okay? So this is very, very, very interesting. Okay? Very, very interesting energy. Because the way that this person is moving, I very much so can empathize with you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and understand why you're stunned, why you're having anxiety, because it's really forcing you to harbor feelings that you can't really express. Like, it's literally not fair how this person is leaving you on red, not returning your calls, okay? Like, slowly detaching, not inviting you to do things, making plans that don't include you, busying themselves, doing all of these different things. It's inexplainable. It's a sudden change in behaviors and patterns that don't make a lick of sense. And in the beginning, they was here for it all. In the beginning, they was here for it. They was egging you on. They liked when you popped up on them. They liked when you would bring them lunch. They liked all of these things before. And before, y'all was both in it. Y'all was here to win it. Y'all was both in it. Like, yes, I'm here for it. Now, they over here just playing games. So it's very misleading energy, okay? It is very, very, very much so misleading energy. And I can understand why you're upset, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I really can understand that. Because you came into this with the best of intentions, with the clearest and purest of hearts. Only for this Mickey Ficky to come up here and play in your face like this. And what's crazy is this same Mickey Ficky told you, I ain't playing no games. I can't stand when I meet people and they be on that bullshit. And here you are. Right here, right now, being the same mother trucker that you said that you wasn't and is. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then you wondering why Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is over here crashing out. They got every right to be confused. They have every reason to be confused. They have every reason to be pissed. They have every reason to want to kick down the door and slap your chick. They do. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. You told them that you wanted all of these different things. And they acquiesced it, poached themselves, prepared themselves. See, ooh, baby. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was not trying to settle down at all. At all. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was living a life. They had... Ooh, this is coming through today. Let me tell you something. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was living their best life before they met you. They had in different area codes, okay? They was out here living their life until they met you. And you got to talking that fiery skit to them. You got to showering them with their love. With your love, rather. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius know how to put it on thick when they want somebody. Being spontaneous, being, getting you all excited. You was all excited, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You was like, okay, let me take another look at you. You was all excited. You was here for it. These other people starting to call you, wanting to take you out. You like, nah, I'm good.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
You was like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay in tonight. So in other words, what I'm saying to you is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you left other people hanging. Other people that was actual suitors, that was interested, who wanted to build with you and wanted to have that rapport with you and would have been willing to dance to the beat of your drum. You left them for this person. And then this person over here is acting like they don't understand why you pissed that you're acting funny towards them. I'm sorry, clown. What? Now I gotta say what it is. I just gotta say what it is. If you know this person has been a clown, they're not being mature, they're not being direct, they're not being frank and just saying what it is, put the clown emoji down in the chat. Put the clown emoji down in the chat. Now, what is this trying to teach you? Don't underestimate your value, boo. Do not underestimate your value and what you bring to the table. You still got that energy. You still got that. You still are that girl. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You are still that girl. Just because this mother trucker don't want to see your value or your worth doesn't dismiss the value that you bring to the table. Period. They talking about, well, what do you bring to the table? Let me tell you something. I'm the legs to the table. What do you mean? There is no table without me.
Oh my God.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? What do I bring to the table? I'm the wood that you need to build the table. So don't try to play me like I ain't got nothing to offer. Because you saw it, you knew it. You just weren't being honest about where you were in this process of you dating other people.
You are a scammer.
They lied. They lied. They were already more interested and invested in this other person. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And it was deceitful to you. But let me tell you this, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, do not underestimate your value because they didn't see it. Don't do that. I know it's easy for you to do because you're disappointed. You like, I finally met the person of my dreams. I thought I was winning. But here's the thing. Were you really winning? Or did you just avoid a crisis? Let's be honest. Let's talk about this. You see how this person just left you for somebody else? Imagine if you were the person that is pregnant, that thinks that this man is over here being faithful, honest, and sincere, and have no idea. You are completely oblivious to the fact that they got somebody else like you on the other side. Like, can you imagine how that would make somebody else feel?
You raggedy bitch.
I mean, like, seriously. I know when you're going through it, it's kind of like hard to picture it. When you're going through it and you're just like, you know, I'm averting a crisis. When your feelings is hurt, it's hard for you to see things from a different perspective. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you ought to be thanking God right now that this is not you. Because I'm going to tell you straight up. This person got more than 2 girls. You ain't the only girl. It was a couple of y'all. Okay? This person was outside selling their Royal Oats.
Yahoo!
What do you need to do to heal? What did I just tell y'all? Y'all better be celebrating and thanking God that, yes, while it hurts, you got to let go of this. But you can't let go of it because you're upset. And you have every reason to be upset. You expected more out of this person. They sold you a lie and you bought it. They lied. I'm sorry to tell you, they lied. And while you may be struggling, trying to get through this and work through your feelings and your emotions, sending these emotional text messages and crying your eyes out and all of that, baby, it's not going to get you nowhere with this person. They are really painting the picture that you're crazy.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
They're literally painting a picture like you're the problem. Anything to avoid accountability, anything to avoid responsibility. And the straw that's on that broke the camel's back is that when you seen the picture of this girl, she kind of looked like you.
Oh, hell no.
That's what makes it so insulting. I feel like there is a post on social media. I don't know if they did like a paternity show, a maternity photo shoot. I don't know if they've recently gone to are going to the baby shower, but I feel like there's going to be a post on social media that is going to be like the cherry on top. That's going to validate what your fears were sensing. And it's really going to send you over the edge. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to be looking at this post like, what?
Come on, man.
But that just speaks to their lack of care, their lack of consideration, their lack of emotional connection to you. I already told you they're cold, very cold, because their heart belongs to this other person. So what do you need to do? Take your ass outside and meet you some new friends. What did I just say? You need to start looking forward to your life outside of this person. It's hard for you to see because you're still going through it. First of all, you need to stop sleeping with this person. Because every time you keep on getting in your emotional feelings and this person, this is the thing, they ain't cut this off yet. So as long as you keep on answering the phone and keep letting them come over and y'all keep stirring up the honey pot, that reinvigorates your cuckoo-ness. Because it's confusing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all of this is so confusing. You keep saying, I just want to talk. Next thing you know, they at your house and y'all sitting over here acting all, I'm telling you, it's theatrical. It's dramatic. Okay? Y'all keep on playing these games, acting like y'all really want y'all really trying to close the door. You really trying to put a period at the end of the sentence. So then they coming over. Y'all talking for all of 2, 5, 7 minutes. Next thing you know, and then the next day, when you calling them trying to get clarity, trying to see what's going on, they acting like they discussed it. Huh. They're giving you mixed signals. But you got to pay attention to the red ones. This has always been a sexual connection. And I believe I said that from the beginning. You got to take a step back. Pay attention to the red flags. They've always been on that BS when it comes to other people. They was always interested in this other person because this other person wasn't giving them what they want. Okay, this other person wasn't giving them what they wanted. All right? When I tell you, like, it's very, very interesting energy, y'all. It's very, very interesting energy because this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is really having a meltdown. The same life that they're giving this other person is the same life that they promised you.
She doesn't even go here.
So all of the conversations that y'all were having was literally a copy and paste of what he was saying to somebody else. And if you really just wanted it to be about the sex, you really could have just said that. And we could have kept it moving. But it's almost like they didn't even know how to do that.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And it got out of control. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that they meant for this to become more than what it became. I believe that this pregnancy is what kind of like took them off. Okay? I believe the pregnancy is what took it off. That forced them to grow up. That forced them to have to say, okay, I need to stop playing these games. That's what it was. It was all fun and games until my period late. They got comfortable. They got comfortable. And now that this third party person is here and is pregnant, they want to take a step back, but they can't. They're in it.
I'm just not ready for all of this. It's just...
Okay. That's where we are. Now, Page of Pentacles. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You want to keep talking about this with them, but the more that you try to talk to them, the more they really just become dismissive and they really just shut down. And I got to ask you, like, I understand that you want closure because it's not fair. I understand you feel blindsided. I understand that you really do want to have these difficult conversations. They don't. So the more you keep trying to have these conversations with them, the more you keep trying to give them grace that they don't deserve.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
You should have been cut that off. But I understand, because you're left in the blind. You're left in the dark. But you got to accept that it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
If you look at it, this person ain't calling you. They not texting you. They not reaching out to you because they don't want to. They don't want to. Let's be honest. Every time you call them, let me show you what they're doing.
$2,000 years later.
Next thing you know, they'll finally text you back. Okay, they'll finally text you back. But it's because they only want some, you know what? Why don't you hang up the phone? Why don't you block them?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Block them. But you know why you won't? You're not blocking them because your heart is still invested in them. And this is what's got you pissed off. This is why they're calling the police. Because you showing up and going off and cussing out and fussing and trying to confront them, and you done walked up on them and they girl, now you done created a scene. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you gotta hold your head better than that. Six of Wands. You acting like you don't have what it takes to move on. You've been that girl or that dude, however the story relates to you. You've been that person. You ain't got to sit around here and beg anybody for anything at any point in time. You've always had the capability of getting what you want whenever you want it, however you want it, from whoever you want to get it from, whenever you want to get it. You have that effect on people. But for some strange reason, you stuck on this person. Wow! They completely blew your mind. But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. They never meant you well. So you're holding on to a person that never was intentional, never was serious, never was any of the things that they said that they were.
I need it.
So this is why you're crashing out. You addicted to the wrong things about this person. And they're moving on with their lives. And instead of you getting yourself together and getting your together, you decided that you want to show up and play the game. And even though the way that I'm saying it is harsh, every time you keep circling back to this person, you keep showing up as the star in the clown show. And at what point are you going to stop allowing this person to make a fool out of you? At what point are you going to stop letting this person make a fool out of you? They're showing you and they're telling you. They're showing you and they're telling you. How many ways can they prove to you that they don't see your value, that they don't see your worth, that they don't feel the way that they said that they feel about you? While it is a tough pill to swallow, why do you continue to try to connect to somebody who's disconnected from you? choose you. Move forward. Close this cycle out. While I understand it's been hurtful, while I understand that you are disillusioned by it all, we all know you've been waiting for this person to come back. We get it. We get it. You love this person. You wanted to be with this person. This person sold you a dream and you bought it. You believed in the dream. This was like a Ponzi scheme. You understand what I'm saying? This was like a Ponzi scheme. They had you so disillusioned that you believed that it was going to be something else.
Welcome.
But as soon as you got connected and locked in, now they want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's wrong. I'm never going to tell you that what they did was right. It was unacceptable. It was cowardly. It was wrong. It was hurtful. It was demeaning. It was all of those different things. But let me ask you this. What do you have to gain by confronting this other person who don't know nothing about you, did not know anything about you? They're in their happy world of bliss. They're not going to believe you. Okay? Like, let's talk about that. What do you have to gain from going and doing any of that?
What the fuck was that?
The more you keep trying to go up and try to get closure and clarity, the more you have to take a step back and just accept the fact that what they did was wrong. It wasn't fair. They lied. They deceived you. Process that hurt, process that anger, process that resentment, process that rejection. Process it so that you can move on. Because the more you sit up here in your mind being perplexed and confused, rehearsing all of the things that you thought was true, the more you're going to get stuck in this season of nothingness, where you're going to be hurt and wounded. Okay? It's going to be hurt and wounded. And that's not going to serve you either. Your mind is like a cassette tape playing over and over and over again. And it's nothing that you could have done any differently. It was nothing you could have done any differently to change the outcome. Simply put, this person was not the person that they said that they were.
Bruh.
Okay? They weren't who they said they were. They lied. And it's not fair, but they won't get away with it. So if you're ready to see what the final outcome is going to be, because really you're being empowered, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you really are being empowered to walk away and leave this person alone. So if you're ready to find out what the potential final outcome, all right, then go ahead and put those paper, pen, and notebook emojis in the chat. Because it's time to figure out how this story is going to end. What you going to do? You going to keep on trying to repair this relationship, or you just going to let it go? I mean, I think I told you what you should do. All right? So, if you're ready to figure out how this story going to end, paper, pen, notebook emojis in the chat. Paper, pen, notebook emojis in the chat. Because it's time for us to get to this. How is this going to close out? All right, here we go. Now, when I say potential final outcome, I say potential because I can't control free will. Neither can you. I could only tell you what the energy says. And I'm telling you that there was a reason why this person came into your life, to show you something. They came into your life to show you that you're ready and you're deserving of something much more. I feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you was for the streets. You wasn't thinking about life in a serious way like this until you met this person. And I think that this person forced you to grow up. They forced you to mature and to want other things in life. Okay? They forced you to grow up and to want to face other things in life. I'm going to tell you one thing is for sure. Two things is for certain. Just like today is May 1st, karma is going to come back to them. Let's be clear. Don't think that they got away with this.
Hey, Stu, your rent's due, motherfucker.
Don't think that they got away with it. Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's going to be a point of clarity here. I want to know who's getting clarity. Spirit, who's getting the clarity here? Is it Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or is it this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Who's getting the clarity here? Who's getting the clarity here? There's going to be some disappointment here. I think this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is going to get their feelings hurt. Yep. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to get their feelings is going to be hurt. Ooh. All right, we got the Sun in reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Swords. Okay? I feel like once this baby is born, and I feel like secrets are going to be revealed. So whomever this third party person is, the person who's pregnant, the baby mom, whomever this person is, this other woman here, they're going to find out exactly what kind of man they got. So they're living disillusioned as well. Okay, they're living disillusioned as well. All right. So what I'm saying is like, I feel like later down the line, there's going to be a point of clarity that this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is going to have to face. And they're going to be disappointed and they're going to get left out in the cold. And that other person that they're dealing with is going to leave them out in the blind. Like, just how they got on down from you, they're going to get on down from them. This is not going to be a happily ever after for them at all. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is not a happily ever after. Okay? They definitely don't have that. They definitely. They know they're going to find out that they made a big mistake. Four of Swords. Once that truth comes out, they definitely going to take a step back. They gonna start going back over their life, and they gonna think about how they left you and how they did you. Yep. And they gonna regret the decision that they made. They're going to regret the decision that they made. I feel like that's why you are so committed right now to trying to resolve the issue, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's going to take a long time before they come to that conclusion. And it's funny because before this card came out, I was seeing the number 8. So like I was seeing like 8 years actually. Yeah. I'm telling you, you ought to be glad that you dodged the bullet. Be glad that you dodged the bullet. Be glad that you dodged this bullet. Why won't this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius tell the truth? Why won't this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius tell the truth? I cannot make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up. This woman is pregnant. Do you hear me? There is somebody here that is pregnant. Baby's coming. Now, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse came out. They was nervous about coming forward and telling you this. With this Page of Cups, they didn't know how you was going to handle it. And they thought that this was what they wanted. They thought this was the person that they wanted to be with. And then they're disappointed. Mm-hmm. They moved on with somebody else only to find out that who or what they thought they was getting themselves into was not what they thought they was getting themselves into. And at the end of the day, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
Now you know that guy ain't shit. Sorry ass motherfucker got nothing on me, right? Nothing.
So what happens when you will hear from them again. You will hear from them again. They will reach out to you periodically too. And I feel like you just look at them and you try not to respond, but you do get a rise out of the fact that they keep reaching out to you. Like they may just text you and say, "Hey, how you doing? Just thinking about you," something like that. Periodically, because they are thinking about you. But I feel like you're not going to get them the response that they're looking for. Okay, that's a lot of cards that just came flying out. The 9 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Tower card, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, let me tell you. They didn't want to come clean because this would have exposed the fact that they were not being the person that they said that they were. We already talked about that, but it's confirmed, okay? They went forward with this connection thinking that it was going to be much more than what it was, only to not have their needs met. So that's why I keep telling you, don't let, this disrupt you. Karma is going to take care of itself. Okay? Karma is going to take care of it, and they're going to deal with it on their own. You don't have to worry about getting your lick back with them. It's going to come out. The truth is going to come out. And they're going to have to deal with this on their own. How is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feeling right now? How is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feeling about this? Whew. You got an unhealthy attachment to this with the Devil card. You feel bound. Yep. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah. You feel very angry to me. You feel very, very, very angry to me. Okay? Very, very, very angry to me. Upset. This is where I said earlier, you are crashing out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are crashing out. This person has done a number on your mind. And when I tell you, my heart sincerely hurts for you because I know what this feels like to be overly invested in a connection. Believing what they told you, believing what they showed you, but not really paying attention. I get it. It's devastating.
Denied.
And when you get all excited about the relationship just for it to fall apart, that does put you in a place where you just kind of like want to fade to black and disappear. I get it. I really do. But again, I'm telling you to take heart in knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. This was never about you. This was never about you. This was never a reflection of you and who you are as a person and what you have to offer. This was never about you. This was all them. This was all them. This was all they're doing. It's not fair. It's not. It's not. This person pulled wool over your eyes and you believed it. They came back. They pulled the Yeah. Listen. They pulled back their energy on you. They did a reverse Uno out. Okay? They did a reverse Uno out on you. They made the decision to go towards somebody else, and they did it fast. This was a sudden change. You did not see this coming. This was a sudden change. This happened out of nowhere. 10 of Wands in reverse. The 4 of Cups in reverse. They thought it was easier for them just to walk away and act like they didn't care. But see, where they messed up is that they continue to complicate and confuse things by still engaging with you in ways that were inappropriate for the type of relationship that they wanted.
Do not come.
They are so wrong. They are so wrong. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that they're not wrong. They are absolutely positively wrong. But let's be honest about who we're talking about. When we talk about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they really think that they the queen and king of Zamunda. They really believe that the world revolves around them, that everybody should want to be with them, that everybody should cater to them, that they the star in the sky. They think the sun rises and sets on their behinds. Very full of ego. And was not ready for you. But I feel like eventually you get the point, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This was a tough pill to swallow for you. But I feel like you get tired of being embarrassed by this person.
Embarrassing.
I feel like you got to the point where you got tired of feeling humiliated by this person. This was a ambiguous grief for you because there was no closure. Okay, there was no closure. There was no healing. There was no nothing. You just eventually got to the point or get to the point with this person where you just kind of like decide to like finally let it fade to black. And while this did not make you feel good, while this did not, serve your greatest and your highest good, believe it or not, this person did come to teach you something. They came to teach you something. Will Gemini, Libra, Aquarius find somebody else? Got the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Listen, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as soon as you leave this person alone, you're going to start focusing on you, focusing on your healing, focusing on your growth. You're going to be opening your heart. Okay? Opening up your heart. And you will find love with somebody else. Okay? They're not going to be selfish. They're going to be open. They're going to be willing. They're going to be ready. They're going to want to do whatever it takes to make you happy. But I'm telling you, this was preparation for what is to come. This was preparation for what is to come for you. I know it's hard for you to see it right now, but this was preparation for you. This was a dry run, okay? Like, this was a dry run. Spirit didn't know if you was going to be ready to settle down because you sold for the streets. You be outside more than the lamps in the street lights. You never took life serious until now. Now that you have to take life serious, you like, whoa, I actually like what this feels like. I actually like the stability of knowing where I'm going to be on Friday nights. Even if it is just Netflixing and chilling. Okay? Yeah. Why is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius still resistant? Knight of Pentacles. You seeking closure. You still want closure. Page of Wands. And then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you still want closure. You still want closure. This is not making up. This is not adding up to you. You want to know what happened, when it happened, how it happened. You want to know the details. You just want to know. And they are never going to give that to you. They're never going to give that to you. You're going to have to give it to yourself. This is why it's important for you to process right now during this time, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is why you're going to have to take a step back and just shut all this down. Stop engaging them. Stop allowing them to come over. Stop allowing them to play on your phone. Okay? Like, just stop all of that. Just stop. Because the more and more you allow this person to keep coming around you, the more and more you keep allowing this person to play in your face. They're unserious right now. They're going to be unserious 8 years from now. Like, they're never going to mature up. They're never going to tell you that they were wrong. They're never going to tell you that that they misled you, that they deceived you. They're never going to admit to any of it. So what exactly is the point of holding on to this connection that ain't holding on to you? I understand that you're hurt. I understand that you're grieving. I understand that you're disappointed. You feel rejected. But now is the time for you to refocus your energy on someone and something else. And let that person be you.
Get that garbage out of here.
Let that person be you. Don't allow this person to continue to manipulate, dominate, and control how you feel about you. They shouldn't have that much power over your confidence and your self-esteem. You was that girl before you met them. You're going to be that girl afterwards. But what you don't have to do is continue to allow somebody to drag you and disrespect you and manipulate you as if you're not a person with a heart, feeling, and emotions.
How you doing?
This person betrayed your trust, and I get it. I get it. They betrayed your trust. They made you feel less than. They violated you. Made you feel inadequate and insecure. I get it. They made you feel these ways. But the question is, when do you take back your power? When do you stop allowing this person to play in your face? This person is going through all of the extremes to put you down while they build up this other person. We already know how the story gonna end. It ain't gonna end well for them. Let them have their life that they want to live. Let them go and deal with whatever that's going to come down their way. Because the grass ain't greener on the other side.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
That's when we going to find out that they sacrificed a good thing for a possible. And it's going to be too late. They going to have to fix that. But it's going to be too late.
Hold up.
It's going to be too late. You be done moved on with your life. Found you a good man, Savannah. Live your good life. And when it comes to this, we'll never know how this going to end.
I guess we'll never know.
They made the choice for you. But you take the lessons that you learned in this connection and you move on. You move forward. Don't allow this to be the anchor of your heart that keeps you from moving on with your life. Don't let this become a stumbling block or an impediment for how you view love and relationships with others. Don't allow that. Heal, process, move on. Process, heal, move on. Process, heal, move on. Because they were never going to give you anything. And I'm going to be honest with you. Their hearts feel like it's never been truly open anyway. It feels like they just like to run game. It feels like this person just likes to play with people's emotions. They come around acting like they so ready. Acting like they so mature. Like they gonna live their best life and they want all of these things. That's not who they are. At the genetics of their makeup, that's not who this person is at all. But they come around selling pipe dreams.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
They really not though. They really not. They really not. Baby, when I tell you, you have dodged a bullet. It don't feel good when you being left in the dark. And this is something that you thought you wanted. This was something that you thought you needed. Baby, you had no idea. The disaster that was looming behind you, in front of you, all around you. They probably going, I'm telling you, this person ain't, let me tell you, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Brutally honest with you. Can I be honest with you? This person ain't. Okay, they not. And I know that's hard to hear because your love is all, your heart is all wrapped up in them, baby. They ain't. Person is a player. They ran game on a whole lot of people. And now them chickens is coming home to roost. Now, I'm just going to ask out of curiosity. Y'all, I told y'all this ain't going to be fast. Didn't I just tell y'all this ain't going to be fast? I picked up my timing deck to find out when you're going to get an apology from this person. Look what this card says. Timing is much further in the future. You better let this go. You better let this go. They're not going to apologize to you anytime soon. I told you I already saw 8, the number 8. 8 years, to be exact. When is everything going to blow up for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, dealing with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? When is the truth going to start to come out? When is it going to blow up? Next fall. Next fall. We got 12. So we're not even in the beginning of summer yet. We're technically in the spring. So you will have a little more than 12 weeks because fall is coming up. I'm going to say October. Around August, you're going to start to see the change in this person. But around October, for sure, you're going to definitely start to see them pulling back. All right? You're going to definitely start to see that. All right? Now, they're never going to apologize to you. I feel like y'all going to be on a loop-de-loop too. All throughout the summer, they just going to keep you. When is the baby coming? April. So this person is not yet pregnant. Or if they are pregnant, they already had the baby around April, which is May 1st. So they may have just had the baby. So for some of you, you may be getting into this situation with somebody and not knowing. Some of you may be already going through this situation. But regardless, I'm standing on business in what I said about this person not apologizing to you anytime soon. They're never going to come clean. It's going to be 8 years down the road before they try to come clean. I hate this for you. I really do. I really do. I hate this for you. I hate this for you. Because it's not fair. But that's what we started out talking about. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm sick of people not being who they say they are when they say they are that way. I'm sick of it. Y'all stop playing games with people. Be honest. Be sincere. But stop lying. Just stop lying. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, how y'all feeling out there? Did this message resonate with what you expected? How is this making you feel? Do you feel relieved, shocked, stunned, surprised? Like, how are you feeling? Because, I mean, regardless, you're not wrong. If you've been invested in this person and this person sitting up here making you feel and believe like y'all got something going on that y'all ain't got going on, baby, I get it. I get it. It's wrong. But like I said, be thankful that you see who this person is. And that you're coming into fruition of seeing who this person is. Because this person was never going to give you what they told you they were going to give you. They was just talking. They was just practicing. They was just, I don't know what they was doing. I don't know what they was doing. But it wasn't true. And it's not fair. You were willing to give them everything only for this Mickey Ficky to be selling a bunch of goods. They sold you a dream. I hate to say it. So as we go ahead and get out of this, okay, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Pisces Tarot Experience. If you've enjoyed this reading today, don't forget to subscribe and become a part of my growing YouTube channel. You can find me on YouTube at Mimi Lightseer, all right? And if you missed today's reading, you can go back and replay it at any point in time. This reading is here, all right? Whenever you want to listen to it again. I'd love to hear from you. So drop a comment in the section below and let me know what resonated with you. And if you love today's message, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who joined the conversation today and a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to the people who've gifted me not only your time, your talent, but your treasure. Listen, everybody is fighting a battle that you cannot see. How people treat you is not your business. All right? but how you respond is. Okay? So, make sure no matter where you go today, you leave a little bit of love. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.